I'm the Renegade Rancher. And I named myself that because it had some prompting from other people that I should be Rebel, but Renegade fits. Renegade means a person that deserts or betrays a set of principles. I've betrayed all modern principles. Let me get my hand out of the way. I'm sorry, I couldn't find my selfie stick and all I have is my cell phone. Anyway, I'm here because what I do. I'm a traveling rancher. I'm a single mother. I'm a single homeschooling mother. And I decided that I wanted to ranch. I didn't have resources. I didn't have help. And that wasn't going to stop me. So I realized that there's a need for what I do from a lot of places. People have a desire or a need to start, save, monetize their ranches, farms, their properties, but they don't have help or know where to start or how to do it. And I've got an abundance of experience in a lot of different things. So a lot of people told me you could really be of some help. Everything from business development to husbandry and livestock, gardening and farming, scaling, marketing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, carpentry, different things. Anyway, that's why I'm here, and this is what I do. I decided to make this channel because a lot of people find it really interesting. Sometimes, I'm trying to get the ducks. They're my favorite. A lot of times I can live really, really cheap. Really cheap. For like $50 a month. Because the way I structure it with my clients, they're really partners. I come in and I partner with the property owners. I won't be on their payroll. I'm not a ranch hand. I won't do that. Don't do that. So I partner with them, and then I've got to be decide how we want to monitor. We decide what different hustles, I guess, we want to do and start, and how we can start doing it on the farm. I always will. Okay, I'm going to try this again. So what I do is I structure it so I'm a partner, and I get to share in a portion of the profit with whatever property owner wants to start on. For example, here the garden area wasn't ready, so we started with chickens and ducks, and then we got some heritage pigs. And I'm allowed, as part of my agreement, to use the facilities that I need. My daily work, just caring for the animals, kind of goes towards whatever rent and utilities that I would have. And then I am able to run my own animals, have my own garden here. You can make whatever agreement you want to make, whatever, two people agree to. Anyway, that's basically what I do, that in a nutshell. And I've had to turn down far more people than I've been able to accept. There is a need. And I do want to say, anybody that would be interested in this, make sure that you have a wide range of skills that you can offer. Because if you just go in saying, you know what, I'm really good with pigs, you're going to end up being a ranch hand. Be somebody that's business-minded, that's very professional, that is full of integrity and very, very trustworthy. And even then, you still are going to get people that try to want to turn you into a ranch hand. It just depends on how you present it and carry yourself. A lot of times when I work with people that are new to this, they don't understand the work that goes in, the daily work. And so sometimes what I see is going to be a longer term, a year or two position ends up being 6-10 months, simply because of expectations, not mine. But this is growing. And I've heard of one other couple that kind of does it a little bit, I don't know. But I do it as a single mother, a single homeschooling mother. And there's a lot of people that have need out there, and they can't afford to pay for the help, but they have the land that they would allow to be used. So it's really just structuring it, is basically what I do. So I help them. I come in to kind of assess their property and what they've got going on, work out their goals, their plans, and then figure out how we can fit together. Usually we'll have at least an interview, either video or in-person interview, depending on how far away they are, before we actually go, and make sure that, we're kind of on the same page, because I won't work conventional farms. I won't work with a lot of, pharma and, feedlots or anything remotely similar to any of that. So it has to be holistic, organic, more natural, regenerative for me. And I let everybody know that right out front. I tell everybody exactly what I'm about. And that has seemed to attract more of the right people, I guess. The biggest problem I think that I've faced in this is the property owners not realizing how much time is involved and how much goes into it. And that goes for new ones, because I believe, and the reason I do this is we're at kind of the 11th hour for this country, for food production. It's under attack. And a lot of the ranchers and farmers, homesteaders know it and are feeling it. A lot of the bigger businesses that are not big ag are feeling it. Back last year, there was a lot of ranchers dumping their animals and their milk because they were forced to. And that was here in Texas too. And then when we had the snowstorm a couple weeks ago, there has been heard talks that there might be another one coming up in the next month. Anyway, let's keep an eye on that. But the snowstorm left us without power, not because we lost power, but because the powers that be shut us off. They turned us off at night on the 2 coldest nights of the year, way colder than ever. And we did lose the greenhouse. We lost the stuff in the greenhouse because we weren't ready, and we don't have backup power here yet. But this is really about sustainability, because, and I've got a rant on that. I'll be posting that video soon. But sustainability, everyone needs to really take it seriously. There's nothing that can be depended on. Nothing. You can't depend to be sustainable. Anything can happen. But to be able to raise sustainable animals and plants and, trees and vegetables, your own sustainable food, without society, without the modern conveniences, any of them, that is the only kind of normalcy being stalked that any of us can hope to have. What do you want? What do you want? They like to peck. So if I holler in just a minute, it's because she took a stab at my back. Anyway, sustainability. And I'm going to probably go into that a lot, because we've really been lied to about what is required to raise animals and what isn't. Anyway, I need my selfie stick. I can't find it, and I need to get a better camera, so I think that's on the list. But and there's some more over there too, I think. Yeah, there they are. Anyway, the sustainability is one of my hot topics. That, and doing things kind of on the cheap, doing things like they would have in the 1800s, and they thrived. People have always thrived until the last 100 years, when all of a sudden we don't know how to do anything except, go work at Walmart, or, I'm not going to get on that. Anyway, we've forgotten all the true life skills. And I wanted to raise my kids like this. And I want them to be able to understand making a business and work ethic and being trustworthy and working with people, helping build businesses, raising different types of animals in different areas. We've gotten to ranch or farm in 7 different states so far, which is really cool. It's a little bit different because every time I get to a new place, there's a little bit of a learning curve, and learning the stuff, the different plants that grow in the different ag region. But we've got also a chance to learn all of the different natives and the climate and what works well in some places and doesn't in others. And we do a lot of foraging and medicinals and herbs, and I really got into late herbalism for about the last 11, 12 years now, which is a story to that, because when I was 34, a couple years older than 34, but when I was 34, I went in, I was losing my hair in clumps, and I went into my doctor, and she was absolutely no help. Basically, after going through all of this, she was just like, well, you're just getting older, and really, I can't help you. 34, I was just getting older. Anyway, that's for other stories. So we've had some good experiences. We've had some not so good experiences. We've had some downright crazy experiences, and I'll be sharing a lot of those. But I wanted to share with you guys kind of what I do and why I think it's such an important thing that people that don't have the land but want to do this can come by and partner with others that do. And a way that we kind of stay protected, keep ourselves, I always have an out. I can pretty much leave on a dime if things go south bad, and they have. But you've always got to take the chances, and it's a lot of people that really want to learn and really just genuinely need help, and it's being able to weed through those and the people that just want to love the idea of it. So I'm hoping to build some kind of a community that can help both sides of this, and that's really what I'm about. So I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. And then I'm going to be sharing the pigs, the $100 pig tractor that we made, and some of our sustainable stuff, and be sharing herbs and medicinals and wild foraging from South Texas here, and heritage breeds, and just basically what we do. So if you're interested in all that, stay tuned, Renegade Rancher.